Hi guys, Heather back again. I'm just going to do a quick update today. I decided at the last minute to do Stitch Mania. I'm in the group, not very active in it, but I've never actually participated before, and even though I have a lot going on right now, we were able to finish our move. So you might notice I'm outside now, which is my new stitchy spot at our new temporary place. I'm going to do a modified version. I have a major test coming up to get my teaching credential on Friday, so I'm not going to do a new start every day. I've played around with it a little bit with what I have that I could start immediately, that I wanted to start soon. I have enough for 6 projects, so I'm going to do a new start every 3rd day starting on the 1st, with the exception of the very last day, so I can make sure I get a start in on the very last day. So that is going to be only 2 days. So I'm going to have a new start on the 1st, the 4th, the 7th, the 10th, the 13th, and the 16th, or the 15th instead of the 16th. In my next video, I'm going to show all of my, I'll show my progress on all the projects, and I will also show, I did start, I can't remember if I showed it last time, but I'm going to show my new start that I think I talked about in my last video, but I don't think it actually started it yet. It's a new start / project that I've been working on for a while. So there's that. I'm going to show, I got a little bit of new stash. I can't remember if I got 2 patterns or 4. So I'll show those next time. And hopefully I will have some new dyed fabrics. But that kind of depends on how Friday goes. So I was able to finish a class, which I'm really excited about. I finished that yesterday. It was interesting because I would take the pre-test. The way the class works is you take a test, and then if you pass the test, you pass the class. So I took the pre-test to see what I needed to work on and study more, because they give you a breakdown of all the different areas that you need to improve on, or how you did in each area, based on a percentage. So I took the pre-test. I did okay. You need a 62% to pass. I got a 64, but that wasn't good enough for me to feel confident going into the test. So I studied up a little bit, took the pre-test again about a week later, which was actually yesterday, and then I got a 66 on it. So I figured it was only 2%, but I was kind of, I really want to be done before the end of May, so I just decided I'll just go ahead and take the test and let the chips fall where they may. And so I took the test and I got a 75. So yay, but kind of weird how I scored worse on the pre-test than the actual test, because I didn't really study any in between. But anyway, I'll go more in depth on that in my next video. Before then, I should hopefully finish my last class, which I haven't started yet. It's a different kind of thing now. Instead of doing a test to pass the class, I have to create, it's basically my last class for my master's, so I have to basically create research questions, come up with 15 sources that I can find the research from. So kind of a bit, sorry, you're on my wobbly table. Kind of a big undertaking, but I really, like I said, want to finish before then. So I might finish it before my next video, I might not. We'll kind of see how it goes. I do have a cruise planned. It's only 3 days or 2 nights, just basically like a weekend getaway, starting next Friday. So a week from this Friday. I have this Friday as my test, and after that, I don't really think we have any plans. So once I'm done with school, I will be able to get a lot more stitching, and I'm hoping. I spent this whole weekend stitching for the most part, except for a little bit yesterday, and I haven't really stitched any at all during the week. So anyway, I will stop rambling and show you my Maynia plans. So like I said, I will have 6 new starts. I am behind on one of them, and that is going to be, pretty sure you guys saw this last time, but I'm behind on the Dragon Sal that Brittany is doing. Just saw her new videos, by the way. They're awesome. So I do have March, April, and then May comes out tomorrow. So I will start each of those. Will be my first 3 starts. More than likely, I'm only going to do the banner, or sorry, the border. Just because I figure I can do that, and it's all the same color, so I really don't have to worry about overstressing myself in between my studying for this state test. So we'll see how it goes. If I can get more in, great. But it really is, obviously my focus is going to be school. So we'll see. And then my next 3 starts, sorry you guys are sitting on my bag, but I used to. My tripod that I normally film with is in the garage currently, and we just closed the door after getting my cat out, and I don't really want to open it again to try to get it, so you're sitting on a bag on my computer. Anyway, my next 3 projects, I'm sure you can guess, but they are going to be Amy, and then Cleo, and Xenia. So I have everything that I need for them. I figured they'd be easiest to start because I can just start from the midpoint. All of my projects, I normally start from a different place. If it's a full coverage project, I'll start from the top left. If it's, I just realized I was looking on the wrong side of the camera. If it's a full size, I'll start from the top left. If it's something like a Mira, or, which I haven't actually done a Mira yet, but a Nora Corbett or a, basically any smaller piece, I will start from the middle. So these are easy. All I've done is dyed the fabric. I haven't, I have everything for it as far as fabric, beads, and floss, but I haven't actually like gridded or anything like that, like I would normally do for a big project. So this way I can just fold the fabric twice, find the middle, and go. And since I will be starting these on my cruise, at least one of them, it gives me, like, I could just take black and be able to start all 3 projects because they all have so much black in them that I think it'll be pretty easy. So I keep looking over at it. Whoops. But yeah, so those are my Maynia plans. I don't really have anything else to talk to you guys about. I do love my new Stitchy spot, but it's still spring here, so it gets really hot here. I'm in Woodland Hills now, which is the next valley over, but it gets a lot hotter because I think the elevation is a little bit less, but we'll see how much longer I'm able to stay out here. I have my computer out that I just watch Flosstube and use to stitch with, so it's really nice, but we'll see. We're still working on getting like everything that we need out of the garage, and everything we don't need into the garage. So the moving took a long time. It was very stressful. Just from, you know, when you leave an apartment, you have to like get it as clean as possible and paint it, and just basically as much as you can do to it in order to get as much of your deposit back as you can. So, and it's not that we're hard on the place, but when we moved in, it was brand new, so every little thing that was dirty or different or whatever, we had to like try to fix to still make it look new. And then there's, I don't know if we're just unorganized packers and movers. We've done it tons of times, so you would think we'd be better, but we usually end up with, I think this time we ended up with 4 carloads of stuff that we still had to pack and move, and just all that like little stuff you don't really think about, and you don't realize how much of it you have until all the rest of your stuff's already moved and you're still sitting here with cleaning supplies and food and just little odds and ends, stuff like the internet cords and stuff that you like to keep till the last minute. But anyway, enough rambling from me. Thank you guys for all of the likes and comments. Feel free to comment if you have any questions. I love answering questions, so I only got 2 comments on my last video, so not really much to respond to, but I did respond to both of those comments on there. But thanks for all the likes, subscribes, comments. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys all have a great Mania, and I will see you all later. Bye!